Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again.
Yes, we are back. Back in the world of the Quarry.
Ah, surprise, we're doing another one. Ha!
Got you.
So we're probably gonna, So this is what happens if you pick chapter select. You actually do get to pick a chapter. And from what I found out, I think the way it works is whichever chapter you choose here, it will start the game from that point and it'll give you a clean slate from that point forward. So anything that you collected doesn't count as collected anymore. You have to recollect everything from that point forward if you want that full... Yeah, so you can't just go back and do chapter 2 and have it all clean.
Yeah, right, okay. So, but does that mean from...
See, all progress will be lost and cannot be recovered.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's...
So it's basically like we're scrapping our last chapter 10 playthrough. Yep. And we're just rewriting it with this one.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So that's less convenient for, from a gamer point of view where you just want to get what you missed and be done.
Yeah, right.
And just have the full thing completed. Mm-hmm. But I think they try to do that to add more replayability, but... In any case, we are going to go back and revisit Chapter 10 because we want to see what happens if you don't blast Silas in his little freaking face.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what we're here for, just kind of see what the differences are if he actually murders everyone around and then just... and then it was all for naught and then we made the right decision. We'll see. But everything else, I think for the most part, we're going to be playing... very, very similar to the original playthrough anyway. So
yeah, although we are probably going to try and keep Kaitlyn alive because she kind of got shafted. It was, I think, the only QuickTime event in the entire game that we failed.
I think so. The only one that actually mattered. I think
definitely the only one that mattered. Yeah. We might have failed another one somewhere with 30 or something.
Early on, I think I messed up catching Jacob's phone or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So there was that, and then like one or two other ones I think throughout the playthrough. But yeah, it was.
Yes, we got to go into here.
Laura,
see if this interrupts what we're doing, but.
How the hell am I gonna get down?
Beep, beep. Can you hear, or are you plugged into your own thing?
I can hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, didn't plug it in quite yet.
Glade plugins. Plug it in, plug it in. Good old werewolves with pants.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
Yeah, that was one of the suspension of disbelief things that you can't really. You can't.
Right.
No, we don't want to see freaking Max's ass or anything, but it's just too stupid to not see. Like, just
have the everyone have underwear underneath their other form.
Right.
At least have the werewolves have
the clothes on. Yeah. But they can't because this kind of werewolf explodes.
Yeah. They're just their junk doesn't explode. Is the only thing, I guess. But that changes the design for sure.
So we still have to go out of our way to find the things that we found.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We're kind of far back, farther than I thought. Don't give me that WASD while we're here with Max. And we got a controller in our hands. I should have gone back to the Harbinger Motel.
No, we should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, we don't get to pick that up or whatever.
No one picks up anything, but we all have it as perfect recall for our actual memory, or for our evidence stockpile. No, definitely go faster, Max. Good. Yeah, so we might either just skip to the parts that we change, or we might talk about our opinions and impressions of the game. Although we gave you most of those in what we thought was the final episode.
Yeah, exactly. We're just doing this as the little bit of extra stuff for us and you guys to see, what we potentially missed out in choosing the other options.
Yeah, because we're curious too. It'll probably be nothing, honestly.
Yeah,
It'll probably be what you were pointing out before was they're not going to branch this out into a complete other alternative thing where you've got an extra chapter basically of decisions to play through. It's just going to be she lets Silas live because she feels bad and doesn't want to kill him, but then he just like scampers off, or she has a confrontation with Travis Hackett.
Yes, right.
And then Silas goes away. They don't do the actual thing that I want them to do in letting Silas live, which is let him live and capture him.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a child, and then kill the freaking werewolf that bit him.
Right,
Go on the
right.
hunt for that guy. Should we just move him to the shore? Because all that would do is give him a chance to die in some other scene.
Oh,
if we want him
right.
to definitely be alive, he
Then
stays here.
stays here, yeah.
So we could change it just to see what happens.
I mean, we are playing this
Just to see.
Yeah, just to see. We already saw the other version, so maybe we can just choose the decisions we wouldn't have made before. So,
Yeah, see as much difference as possible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
All right.
why not swim to shore? Yeah.
Yeah. So if we knew originally, we backed out of this because we thought, oh, does this mean keep looking or move on with the next part of the game?
Right.
We wanted to finish exploring, but it's actually a choice with Max as the character.
Yes, right.
I think we would have just chosen to stay before because it's stupid to, if Laura knows you're in one spot.
Yeah, don't change that location.
Yeah.
And you have no way of contacting the other people also.
Right. He's not going to think that the crap has hit the fan and Laura is now a werewolf and like she's in super danger and like she's in the midst of all this crap. Yeah. Well, he actually maybe he would because he knew that she was going to go after Chris Hackett.
But now that he's back into human form, he knows that chain has broken.
Right. But he might think that the other Hacketts are after Laura for killing Chris.
Maybe, yeah.
So, we might have had to do a decision here.
Right.
Because he might have... Did you jump in with your clothes on? Sure, why not? Did you
He just forgets he doesn't know this one.
So yeah, for now we'll just do this. But before, I guess there was a debate to be had. Stay here because Laura would know where to find him, or go in because Laura could be in danger.
Right, yeah, I think...
Because if you shoot Chris in the face...
yeah.
Oh, is he going to die immediately? Oh, okay, that was boring.
Wow.
That was weak sauce. I mean...
That's insane. That's... They give you literally no choice, and it's not like he wouldn't see that
Right.
from a mile
he
away.
was getting out of the water.
Yeah, and just dive right back in if you see that or hear that.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
might not know that they're afraid of water.
Right.
But I don't think he would just sit there as it lunged at him.
Exactly. Wow. What are the chances that is how it ends? Okay.
You'd think they would at least give him a QTE. It's not
Right.
just
Give him the option of being alive.
Yeah.
Really.
You're basically you're making
Just like
a
the
choice
cartoons.
that's outright Max
been up
lives,
for a
Max
moment.
dies. That seems a little bit, and Max would have no clue.
They don't
Like he's
water,
not even in
remember?
control of his own fate. He would, if he goes back, it would be solely for the purposes of helping
We should
Laura.
have just been swimming.
So
in the lake all day.
exactly. If he's trying to get to the mainland,
Diet
he's looking for
hypothermia?
Laura now.
No.
Yeah, he would never think that there's more werewolves.
All right, well,
His being
we're
cured
good
means
now.
that the werewolves are dead,
That-
as far as he
That's
knows.
not over
That's,
yet.
I guess, yeah,
These
I think,
fuckers may bring
yeah, because he doesn't know
They're
that
coming
Caleb
back
is
first
also
chance
a
they
werewolf. I don't
Right.
think it's just
He
Chris
doesn't
Hackett.
know. Yeah,
Right. Gotta get advantage.
he doesn't know about Caleb or Silas.
Right.
So from his perspective, it would be safe. So it sucks for him.
Yeah, definitely sucks for him. That's true. Luckily, we did a whole lot of exploring with Kaitlyn before and found there wasn't a whole lot. So
Right. So that will be faster with this.
yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, there was a whole lot. Right.
There
It was
was-
upstairs. There was a ton.
Oh yeah, up in those other sections. Yeah.
Find out his
What the heck is
backpack.
this?
I'm thinking of other video games now. Like, see this pillow here?
Yeah.
Could have sworn this was a health pack. This the white with
Oh,
the red cross
the
on
tape
it.
or on it.
Yeah.
That looks like the red. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like this has turned into Last of Us or something.
turned into a ton of video games
Yeah,
that all have that.
That's true.
Yeah, I thought the actors mostly did an amazing job, except for probably Justice Smith as Ryan, because, yeah, I mean, like we said in comments and such, like in some other things, he speaks completely fine. He articulates everything, and he enunciates everything. You can hear him fine. We've seen him in other shows or in interviews even, and he talks completely fine. But for some reason, the way he chose to portray Ryan,
Just Ryan in this, yeah.
or the voice direction,
Right,
if
it could be
it was
just,
on that.
yeah, really.
Like, yeah, he mumbles things. Like, maybe that was just the impression that he had from what he thought brooding and
Aloof or whatnot is.
like a loner.
Some camp mascot to kick it before camp
That's what he thought it should be,
Maybe,
and
yeah.
or that's what the director thought it should be. Great.
Yeah, I don't know if that
Sounds
was a
right.
choice or not, but yeah, I don't know if
Camp
he's
mascot?
done voice acting
No,
in
we
other
did.
things before, but yeah, in real life,
Hear what?
like he's totally
died
totally
before we
fine.
got to
So
camp.
yeah, it is an interesting choice. It seems like it would have to be if they didn't change it from the final game, but like
Yeah, it's definitely intentional. But
right,
yeah, it
it's
sucked.
Just, it's hard to it's at points it's just even hard to understand
Right.
like what he's doing really.
There's definitely a difference between brooding loner and the performance that he gave. It's just like, yeah, you can have the loner guy who's like off on his own and he speaks kind of quietly and
Yeah,
he's reserved,
exactly.
like the taciturn kind of person. Like, oh yeah, okay, Ryan. Oh, we were all doing this, and he just thinks they're kind of like, they're just kind of too, goofy to associate with.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah, whatever, guys. And he's laid back more, but
Right,
not just like. And like and his end, the writing for his dialogue was even weird, where he couldn't have a decent comeback for anything. Like, you're a like, what?
Oh, yeah,
Nobody,
yeah,
that's-
exactly.
Like,
His,
even
like-
if he was supposed to be cool, like that's dead
that is
awful.
the exact opposite of what that definition
Yeah,
is. Like,
maybe I just don't feel like talking anymore. Like,
basically, all of his replies are, "I know you are, but what am I?" Like,
yeah, they're so bad. So yeah, the way that he acted the role was not great. So sorry if you guys all love Ryan. Like, I think he had a bunch of cool moments, and near the beginning, it seemed like he was going to be this assertive leader. By the
Yeah,
end, it
for
seemed
sure.
like Laura took charge, and she was much more, much more capable in that role.
definitely, yeah,
The
for sure.
crap hits the fan. She was more dependable, and Ryan just kind of fell apart with like, "What do we do?" kind of moments.
Yeah, exactly. When he actually needed it, it seems like he kind of he delegated that leadership role to somebody else because he really couldn't handle it.
Yeah, they even had the little pop-up on the side. It was like, Ryan is out of his depth.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, okay.
Are you stuck on?
I am stuck on Dylan. He is forcing me into the... Dylan, I'm going to punch you in the Dylan basket. And your little Dylan biscuits if you don't get out of my... Now he's suddenly in the middle of the...
Yeah, exactly. He's a werewolf. He has to be. There's no other explanation for his movements. Yeah, the way they had it, it was just so hard to hear, and he's
Relax,
supposed to be this
it's dead
super
anyway.
cool, super aloof,
R.I.P.
cool guy that's potentially a leader kind of role that just did not fit the bill.
It did for some scenes, just... Yeah, for others it just
Yeah, right.
fell so flat.
I wonder if there's like a different way to play it, like to where he is a really good, like, leadership kind of role, like, person, or that's just kind of his default, like his default personality.
Yeah, if we made all the take charge decisions as hard as they possibly could have been, then maybe he would have come across better that way. But it was still a little bit...
Yeah,
Even if he did, it would be... Even the way that they had Laura do it, the take charge leader decisions were kind of like
It's like they're
just
looking for something.
pig-headed decisions.
it's
where
like
she's
incredibly aggressive
right,
roles,
but it's
or-
also
Yeah.
like aggressive to the point of being
Chris's
blind, or like
surveillance
almost
room.
stupid. Like
Right,
where
right,
she,
yeah.
Storing all the footage.
they want her to
in the
fight
library.
Travis, the cop,
Yeah.
who has her chained and imprisoned, like as hard as she possibly can.
Yeah, right,
Like
right.
in his face, being super argumentative with every possible response, and that can come across as a badass, or it can come across as a person who gets beat in the skull with a gun until
Yeah.
she's dead.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she has no leverage at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she is just being aggressive to like poke the bear more so than actually get her point across.
And if that's her only personality trait, then yeah, it can come across as a badass, or it can come across as a moron. Like there's like they say, there's that line between bravery and stupidity.
Yeah,
and I think like if she has no off switch, then she's crossed that line and she's solid on the stupidity side.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wait, this is all we can see. The text, it says full moon. Who would want to miss that? Full moon. Great.
June 2021.
All four of the tapes have the same label.
Exactly.
Great job, Hackett's.
Which full moon is this? Oh yeah, June. I remember June. Good year.
Oh yeah,
No
June.
descriptors or anything.
I wonder if there's been ever a guy who only dated women who were exclusively named after months. Like, I dated a girl named June right after I broke up with April.
Is that that's probably just Calendar Man from Batman.
That's true. That's how he got started on his fixation.
Right. Yeah.
Turned it into a serial killer thing when it didn't work out with May.
June, May, or April.
Don't forget Julie. Pronunciation's different, but if it's spelled the same, baby.
That's what he's telling himself. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't like her, but that's the thing. It's like he doesn't like any of these women. He just likes the fact that they're named actual months of the year.
Yeah, Batman's like, oh, come on. Does Julie really count? And he's like, they don't call me the Kaitlyn Dearmon for nothing. All right, that was a weird joke. All right, you ready?
Yep, all set.
All right,
How long has this guy been here?
I think we've seen everything, so we'll
Yeah,
just
exactly.
proceed.
I agree. I feel like that's pretty much everything that we got last time.
Long
So
time
if not,
ago.
I mean we missed
Long
one or
enough
two.
Yeah.
years that it was
exactly.
okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
Yeah, okay, so
No,
we'll prepare
yeah.
for our attack. Yeah,
Exactly.
so Justin Smith totally fine in other roles, but the way that he played Ryan, it was just like, sorry guys, but yeah, he was mumbling a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to go for that route for the character, like the actual character design of him, all that kind of stuff, and the voice acting. But yeah, I guess the team just thought that's what a good leader does, or a cool aloof guy does.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And it's nothing to do with like able versus disabled in any way.
No,
like
yeah,
Justice
no.
Smith is not disabled. He does not represent the disabled community, at least not to our knowledge.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
Like, and the
Not
character
based
of
on
Ryan
anything,
isn't
yeah.
either. He's like a normal camp kid.
Yeah,
He's
they
just-
didn't imply anything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So it was just like he mumbles, or that's the way he thought he should play. Cool.
Right,
Loner.
right. Yeah.
Brooding.
I just want to stop talking anyway.
Yeah, maybe I didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Right.
He is the coolest guy I've ever seen. Oh my god.
He just stopped talking in the middle of this conversation. Whoa.
So yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit odd.
But the
for
acting,
sure.
like all the rest of the cast, nailed it so
yeah,
hard.
For sure. I'm a fan of Kaitlyn's.
I'm a fan of all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Dylan nails his like quippy
Yeah,
Joker
right.
guy. I don't think it's
It
great
should be
after like
the-
losing a hand,
Yes.
but that's the decision. They didn't want to record extra scenes and spend that extra money. But his delivery is nails it.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Caitlin's sarcasm and in-your-face attitude nails it. Even
Yeah.
Jacob, like being like heartfelt into Emma, nails it. Being a goofy kind of moron, nails it. That guy, like the character of Jacob, kind of an idiot, but
Yeah,
the actor
exactly.
nailed it
That's
hard.
Yeah, that is very true. Like the decisions by most of the characters and stuff like that is questionable at like in certain points, questionable at best. But the way that the commitment and the way they actually like pull it off is very well done. Like, yeah, everyone has their own distinct personality and it shines through for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did a great job with that.
And Travis, like the guy who played the cop.
Oh right,
It's
right.
like Sam Raimi's brother or something. I don't
Oh,
remember his
right.
name.
Okay.
But like he, phenomenal.
yeah, he did a good job for
Just
sure.
phenomenal. From creepy cop to like reluctant, like just can't handle it. He's struggling under the pressure.
Exactly, yeah.
to like he's so sad that this is what has happened to his family and his voice is cracking on the delivery. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that guy existed really before this, but yeah.
I don't know that he's in anything else, or like does he have like a deep resume to go to? Because if this is one of his first like acting roles, he did an amazing job for sure.
Yeah.
Crying, you big baby.
Yeah, and like here,
Yeah.
Jacob's character is so good. He's like up and down trying to
Exactly.
rein
He's like
it in.
trying to pick himself up, but also breaking down at the same time.
Oh yeah, depending on how we handled those scenes with Jacob in the jail and with Laura, like it was when we weren't sure when we first saw that. Like we were in charge of Ryan, it was like stop Laura, and we were like, from what?
Right.
Like, we actually talked over. There was a like maybe a 5-second scene where they showed Laura aiming her gun.
Oh, okay.
Right before they showed Ryan just talking with Jacob.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we did miss that. So they did show it. It was brief as hell. But yeah, sometimes when we do this show, we're talking to each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't always focus right on the screen.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, there are those people who only talk to each other while staring at a device, like these days, where it's like, "Oh yeah, how you doing, man? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I'll see you later, man. Oh yeah, this thing I saw the other day was the best thing ever." It's like, guys, if you're with a friend, talk to that friend. Eye contact is not illegal. Have you ever seen the movie WALL-E? You don't want you or your kids to turn into the WALL-E team, okay? Like they never see each other or step out of their chair ever. Like that's a freaky kind of like it's a kids movie. Yeah, with the really dark commentary on humanity. So yeah, sometimes we actually look at each other when we talk. Call us old fashioned. But but yeah, so we missed that part. That is on us.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if we stopped her from shooting, then that could potentially keep Werewolf Nick alive.
Yes.
But depending on how you handle other things, if Werewolf Nick is alive and we don't do this extra thing, then Werewolf Nick and Jacob, if they both get free from their cages at the same time, Werewolf Nick will just kill Jacob immediately.
Oh, man.
So we have to like keep Werewolf Nick alive by stopping Laura and then be quiet in there so that we don't make any noise, because something that we did attracted the Hacketts down.
Oh, okay. Huh. Wow, that's so interesting.
I think it was the same thing. Laura shooting attracted the Hacketts down.
That's right.
So we also have to stay quiet and figure out this little puzzle to let just Jacob out of his cell.
Oh,
because if you let Werewolf Nick out, then he kills Jacob. Or if you like leave both of them in, then they pop out at the same time later when you break the circuit breaker later.
Right.
And then still Jacob dies.
Wow.
So yeah, there's a more awesome interconnectivity in that.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just stay.
That is,
So there's
that is
It's gonna be
awesome that
okay.
all of the that you have the opportunity to make that happen.
Yeah.
For sure. And yeah, that is, like you said, that is on us for not noticing it. But still, like, what are you gonna do? That's kind of the whole thing with a blind playthrough. You're gonna miss one or two things here and there. But still, that's very, very cool to see. Added extra elements of variability for sure. I love that he broke through that like solid concrete, but couldn't get through the wooden banister across from it.
It could have been that like the top half of him broke through the concrete and the bottom half like tripped on the part of the concrete that was like more well
So he just
constructed.
slapped into it.
And he like kind of jumped out, but then tripped.
Right. Just
It killed his momentum.
face planted on it.
All right, we ran. Here.
We ran last time. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that call still.
Yeah, I still think that's the better call. I don't know what happened to Dylan here, but okay.
We do have Death Rewind power. Oh, but it didn't trigger versus Max. So maybe we don't have Death Rewind
Maybe
power
not, no.
until you start a whole new playthrough.
Yeah, that could be it for sure. That might be an option you have to take or something like that. Oh, Dylan hid.
No,
That's-
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
I can't help you.
Emma was watching this.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay. That was.
You didn't even try to do anything, huh?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I can. Last time anyway.
There we go.
Oh,
All right, to the window.
Wait.
to the wall.
Yes, I can.
Oh, maybe
Silver
she'll
shells.
toss the silver shells to
Come on,
Kaitlyn
Come this way.
if she goes to the
Did she
round.
do this last time? I don't remember this at all.
She did mention the silver shells last
Oh,
time.
okay.
Yeah.
Talking to a TV.
All right, we're going to the window. She says, "Come this way."
Yeah, right.
But if we give her the silver shells, anyway. So let's see if we die immediately.
Right.
I'm not able to do. Oh, that's Silas. Down. I could have sworn I did down before, but sure. Anyway, that didn't seem like an improvement. She seems so slow in this section of the roof. How are you not dead? He was on you in seconds last time.
What the heck?
If you slide down, Silas is somehow slower? I don't.
What?
Why are
So
we
close.
so tiptoey? Why are you so delicate?
For someone that is like has that hunger,
Run again, I guess.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, she can't outrun it, but if it's tiptoeing suddenly, are we just gonna go back to the window and just do this loop?
Oh, well, I wonder if you could put Dylan in danger or something.
Yeah, we thought if she lived, maybe Dylan would be next on the chopping block.
That's not going to attract this massive beast.
Yeah. Oh, we have to make a choice?
Oh, right. Is that between...
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, really.
Hide with Dylan or hide with Kaitlyn? Why would you not have time for that, Dylan? Oh, crap. I think we have to run.
I don't know that there's time, and this... Yeah, I think just go for a run, yeah.
I feel bad. Like, Emma's alive,
But
but we know if...
I wonder...
We know Emma lives if she just stays in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, we missed out on a whole gigantic
Definitely, yeah.
scene.
This is intensive.
If Kaitlyn is dead, then Silas is full. He doesn't care about the other two. He's a full belly McGee. Oh god. It's been a while
And then-
since we've done this.
Yeah, and then we do know that don't hold it for too long
Yeah,
either.
if the red goes, clear it.
Exactly, yeah, yeah.
Because, yeah, you got screwed by Bobby McGee.
Exactly. yeah.
Bobby Cena.
Bobby Cena destroyed me just for holding my breath too long.
Red. Alright, red's gone. Don't knock over pots and pans.
Really, she is brave.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit much. She didn't even look. She's like, I'm fine. Freezer now?
Oh.
I think freezer.
I think Freezer as well.
Where are we gonna run to? Oklahoma? It's far, man.
That's not realistic. Come on, Kaitlyn.
Throw a pot behind you if you're gonna pot and pan things. What
Use
is it?
Use
Does that mean Dylan? What do you mean?
I hope not.
Hide, I think, this time?
I mean, the decoy would work.
If we have a legit decoy.
Oh, the bunny.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought that was like a slab of meat. I'm like, what are we looking at here? Oh yeah, dude, go in there. That's a good decoy.
There we go. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, okay. I was like, decoy is great if it's not Dylan. If it's
Yeah.
monstrous if it is Dylan.
Exactly. That is so harsh. Yeah, they actually did that with Dylan. It's like, Dylan, go in the freezer. I have a plan, and just make noise in there.
Guys, all right, haul ass because he broke through a solid concrete brick chimney.
Yeah,
thing,
that's
so-
not gonna last forever. Now you can go investigate, get the silver shells, and eye that door for all it's worth.
But that one was Silas, I thought, not Caleb, because he had the red eyes. I thought Silas
I-
was the red-eyed werewolf.
I think Silas is. No, I think that's Caleb because Silas is the all white.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Silas
yeah.
is the white wolf.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. You're right.
So
He's just gonna
Huh. So,
suddenly land on this car somehow.
so that means, yeah. So we did save Caleb. Now he's just stuck in the freezer.
Right.
So,
Good.
yeah.
He might die of hypothermia.
That is true. But I mean, werewolf genes seem to be completely like indestructible. So
All right. So we went inquisitive here.
yeah,
So what exactly happened?
Yeah, that's
6
true.
years
They
ago?
are way overpowered.
yeah,
There was
definitely.
a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves.
That was
and
so
a
much
ghost
extra that we got
roams
from
the
that.
woods
That's
looking
insane.
for her lost
Yeah.
baby
Wow.
boy.
Missing that one first quick time
Yeah.
event.
Put together is Silas.
You would
Oh,
think,
shit.
like, since they had so much
a
built up
long
after,
story.
that would just
it's not.
like be a gimme and
Exactly.
get into the
There
next
was a
scene.
fire.
Yeah, right. You can
The
die
wolf
there,
boy
but like
escaped,
at least
but
show
a bunch of your family.
that
you
does
failed to
make
stop
it
him.
like seem a little bit like that's even more of an element of replayability. It's like, yeah,
What happened in
one
the past
choice
doesn't matter
like
right now.
it like
It
influences
kinda
a whole
does,
like
actually. We
10
need to know
minute
what we're up
section you could
against and
potentially
Yeah.
find.
But early
We're
on,
up
each
against
choice
is
didn't mean
feral
anything, but
Asian
there are
werewolf
certain
for
key
the last 6
ones
years
where,
avoided being
yeah,
found.
it's an instant death,
what we
and
do.
then everything else is removed.
Everything
Right,
we're
right,
there
for
looking,
sure.
Every single one.
Oh yeah,
the son
remember
of a
we did the
bitch is
math, buddy. It's not
here.
that many.
This is what we're up against. This is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell
So
are we
yeah,
gonna
it's a
find
good
him
thing that
driving
we
down the
actually
middle of the
trapped.
road?
Oh, there he is.
Yep, there's our boy.
See, he doesn't look white to me in a lot of these scenes. That is such an awkward looking scene.
I know, really.
Now that we know what happened, I can appreciate it, but... Oh, you're her. What am I doing
Oh,
here?
yeah,
I just
no.
kept going and going.
I totally forgot about
Like a drunk on Taco Tuesday. There's no stopping those guys.
Last time we took the wheel,
Yeah.
I still think that's the right call.
Yeah, we can keep most of
Travis!
this. We don't have to
Travis,
do
get it
everything
together, come
different for the sake
Right,
of it. We
right,
just want to
for sure. Like some
see what
key
happens
ones.
if Silas
Okay, I got it.
is...
I got
If
it.
we refrain
I got
from
it.
the
Get
shot.
down.
Exactly, yeah. That's the biggest reason we're doing this anyway. See what that difference is.
Yeah, so if we did a bunch of other choices on that Kaitlyn run, then it's possible that we would have... Oof.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's the damage. After he gets run over, this is the damage that actually hurts a werewolf and it sticks. This does not seem as bad as having your eye clawed out.
Where did
Definitely not. No.
he go? Just disappeared.
He's got to be nearby.
So yeah, if we did the Kaitlyn choices differently, then it might have made no impact if we
Crazy.
don't shoot Silas because Caleb is dead.
Exactly. Right, yeah.
You killed Silas, but it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
Caleb. So in our playthrough, Caleb lived, even though he lived not because he was trapped. He lived
You
because he was
okay?
full.
Yeah, exactly. He got a Kaitlyn snack, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, that is. So I wonder if there's other ways that you could like kill
Over here.
Dylan in that Kaitlyn run as well.
Got some
Because
blood.
yeah, I didn't think that Dylan was actually going to come back into the fold at all. So
Leads
I
through
wonder
there.
even if there's that possibility of Dylan being dead at that point. Well, there is.
There must be,
Yeah,
yeah.
there is because of
happened
the whole
back here?
hand thing.
Whoa.
Maybe if you do bad choices with Kaitlyn, Dylan can
This is where we
get
went off
killed
the
in
road
that
2 months
scene.
ago.
Yeah, right.
Like if we ran then, because Dylan was hiding with her for the whole last
Mm-hmm.
section.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot
You
me in
just
the
hide
head right
early,
now.
and that's like, and then
Go
Dylan
ahead.
comes to find you, and then
That's
yeah,
what
he
you
gets
want. I
taken
won't
out by
stop you.
Caleb.
What?
Yeah, I agree with Ryan on this. What?
Yeah,
Seems a little bit insane.
yeah, exactly. Even like last time, you need more
Normal.
eyes and ears
I had
on
werewolf's
the
blood to
mission
cover our
right
scent,
now.
But I'm all out, so we're high risk.
You know, yeah, he trapped you
We
and
could
held
be
you
killed.
against your will. But if he didn't do that, Max would have killed
ready
you.
to go?
Yeah, that is very, very true. Yeah, still determined.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So yeah,
make
the
sense.
actors freaking
Let's
nailed it.
fucking do
Yeah.
this.
Laura also
team.
really, really good. Just not a fan of Ryan. But yeah, all the others just phenomenal.
Yeah,
And
the
of
way
course-
even Max is the
Oh,
goofy.
yeah.
Yeah. He did great, even though he's not alive on this run, but still did a great job.
That's okay. At least we saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit of a shame that it's an insta kill as opposed to he gets
right,
a quick
exactly, a quick time
few
event.
scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
oh, I was like,
it's kind of an anticlimax either way. If he sits on the island or if he goes off, he's just out of it that
yeah,
fast.
exactly.
And that's the
Oh,
only
just
playtime
justice.
Max has in the entire
Like chapter
game.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Her?
I thought she was. I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
It's weird that she never contacted you after
The old
6
woman,
years
she
of
was
you guys
saying
screwing
something
around in
over
her
and over again.
forests.
Yeah, really.
Oh my
I
God,
guess,
she was saying Silas.
but no, I think if
impossible.
anything, she would
I saw
be
it too.
haunting
In the runtime.
the Hackett's more than anybody else. But it seems like she's exclusively not
Silas's
hunting the
mother.
Hackett's. just haunting everybody else.
Yeah.
So
She's trying to communicate to other people to third party kill the Hacketts,
Yeah.
but she could just like drive the Hacketts insane or whatever. They're running
Yeah.
around with guns. Bobby is like very
like,
twitchy.
yeah, exactly. He's trigger happy for sure.
Yeah, so she could be in his head getting them to accidentally kill each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
She
Oh
moved
yeah,
to
and
the
I
side shop
edited
for
the
Karen
scenes
was
where they're going through the caves and all that.
Came in
No, she did
6
not
years
appear. Like Ryan was just like, I saw her too.
She kept her
Oh.
son in
No,
a
you
cage.
Yeah.
Maybe if we make different choices, but yeah, we
yeah,
didn't see her.
exactly. Huh, that is weird.
You hear her.
Died
Yes,
of fire.
right.
She's all, Silas!
Some say she never left.
That is odd that he would even say that.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like
Back
maybe
to
there's a
Quarry.
case where you do see her, but yeah, we did not.
We've been
Definitely
looking
not
for
there,
Silas ever since.
So, yeah, again, really like that it's a ghost story and a werewolf story.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
They got multiple supernatural elements.
Really? You're
And
still
they don't
hiding
try
stuff
to
now?
switch it up on you and explain like
You
this
have
was
to
all
head off one of
somebody's
these Kaitlyn
like
Hackett.
Yes.
yeah, like in somebody's head or something like
Right.
that. Like
Yeah,
it is
it's a dream.
actual supernatural elements that are taking place.
All she
And
wanted
people
to do was
just have to
help
like
them
deal
boy.
with it as opposed to anything else, which was
Locked in a
yeah,
cage
I thought
by
that was great for sure.
Freak show witch.
What does she do?
It actually makes the things that happen like have an actual effect and weight to them,
Wanted help.
as opposed to oh no,
Travis.
just all in somebody's head or it was a dream or whatever.
She
You can
convinced
play
Deluxe
that card,
Edition.
like we said in
just a
Little
distraction.
Hope, but
Yeah.
you have to do it like expertly for it not to
Yes.
come off as
Kind of cheap in that way.
yeah. It's partially cliche and partially it just cheapens everything that happened before it. So unless it's a very satisfying reveal,
Yeah.
it's good.
Minutes everybody
It, like
was
a lot of cases, you can have it be
April.
less satisfying than the
Liza.
thing that you're supplanting with that
Yeah.
revelation.
Right,
So
right.
yeah,
Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom.
but yeah. Here's one of
Kaylee got
this
bit in
guy's
the
best
process.
scenes.
Yeah.
So good. And this dialogue's good too. So, yeah, even the actor, like the dialogue in a lot of cases is good. There are certain cases, like we mentioned, where it's not realistic,
Right.
where they have this dialogue and they say it, and it's a little bit awkward because,
Like what's happening around them.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's still good lines. Dylan's lines are really great,
Yes.
and his jokes are pretty witty, and a lot of times they're funny.
Yeah, right.
Like a lot of times they land more often than not, but
You're not doing that when you're currently
Yeah,
being chased by werewolves
right
and stuff
when
like
you're
that. Yeah.
still in life and death, when your friend is dead on the ground,
Yeah.
then Ryan shouldn't be the biggest skeptic that you've ever heard of, and when you're missing a hand, you shouldn't be the happiest most chipper guy you've ever
Exactly.
seen. So even though
Exactly.
that dialogue is pretty good, the Ryan arguing with Laura would fit for case A. They really needed to record a B scene also.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
That's
it's
why
great
you-
dialogue. It is good dialogue.
Yeah, for sure. Some of the writing is great,
phone
like
line
in
for
terms of
6
like
fucking
it's
years.
natural, organic dialogue.
Yes.
But
Hunter, you
yeah,
are.
and some of it, yeah, like you said, the timing is off, and like they're not gonna have these discussions while they're like somebody's holding a gun and like frantic for their life trying to get a
This is
plan
all that's
together.
left.
To yeah,
Jesus
not have all their
Christ.
friends die in one night. Like yeah, it's a little extreme. So
Yeah.
you can
Sad.
have those moments in
Negative.
like throughout the night when they are definitely safe or
Damn, I never saw any
like
of this.
something like that. But you don't have to
didn't even know this
plant
was
that
here.
in with, you know, being chased by werewolves and trying not to die immediately.
Yeah. And the dialogue is awesome for the A scenario.
Yes, yeah.
But it's just awkward when they mix in all these extra scenarios, which is really cool, like we already said, with the interconnectivity and
Yes.
the interwoven choices and relationships that you can get to.
Ryan?
Hey, miss. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. But they needed to record those extra scenes, the extra
Yeah.
dialogue for if you did take scenario B or C or D. Then they could play whatever one makes the most sense.
Yes, right.
Because yeah, it's awesome dialogue. What they did record, it just only fully flows for this one chosen path.
Yes, exactly. They have like one golden path, and not all of it can fit in, and then you can see kind of the you can see the like shortcomings of that if you just kind of like inject generic dialogue
That must be
and you have a very specific choice that you made and it does not get referenced at all throughout that. But yeah, having those little extra elements could definitely like increase the overall like I guess overall experience. But still, yeah, like majority or a good amount of the dialogue was actually well done. So yeah.
Yeah, so I hope for their next game, Supermassive actually does that. They should have, I would think, the budget and the fan demand to record these extra versions.
Yeah, really, for sure.
Because they basically have this niche where they've got the whole market for these sort of horror story,
Definitely.
high quality graphics games. Like Telltale was doing it for a while with Walking Dead.
Yeah, right.
But it wasn't the same level of.
What are you waiting for?
They didn't have the graphics edge, but they had, I think. Okay, a nice insult. Shoot, you stupid girl. So this time we're just not gonna do it, right?
Don't raise gun.
Yeah, and see what happens next. I think some of the interconnectivity was better for
He's just
The
a
Walking
boy.
Dead.
He's responsible for so much death.
Says you.
Do it!
All right, let's see if they play this out well. No?
Give me the
Can we
gun.
just appeal to reason and say, let's... Don't shoot Travis. Oh, he's gonna...
He's gonna let.
I had the chance.
Silas is gonna...
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
What if we shoot neither of them?
yeah, I'm not gonna fire.
So now Travis might kill her, though.
We're fine. Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, man. Oh, brutal. So, yep.
Well, there you go. That's what happens.
If you don't kill Silas, yeah, they don't try to trap him or anything or trank him. Because Silas is still an innocent boy.
He's
They need to handle that
a little
clearly
bit
better.
Yeah, because they don't have what it takes to just talk him down. They gotta do a lot more than that.
So now she should be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Thought you were clever, didn't you?
What?
I knew my boy would be okay. With me
Well, we
watching
didn't try to kill him.
I'll never
How are we
forget
trying to
what
be
you tried
clever?
To do. I've been with you all night.
What do you mean, what we
you know,
tried to do?
And I'm not about to stop just because the night.
Oh, they just wanted to get back to this dialogue where she haunts you no matter what? Shouldn't she be happy? Maybe she's only happy if you full kill the Hackett.
Oh, maybe.
Shadows. The
Yeah,
back
if like you
of the back of
shoot
your neck.
Travis.
That's
That's
good.
interesting because you have multiple options. Like you
I'll
can
be there.
choose against like the Hacketts by just killing Travis, but then I imagine you're just gonna die by Silas.
Yeah, I
anyway.
can't see Silas leaving her alone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe if Eliza has control over Silas, because her presence, she can make it felt in ways that we don't fully understand.
Yeah. Right. Well, both Max and Laura are dead, which is like the original team, like completely wiped out.
They don't have to worry about how to move on without the other.
That
then.
is true. That is true. Yeah. Max does not have to worry about getting into college or anything like that. So. Like at least Kaitlyn's alive.
Yeah, so I mean, all that's going to amount to is we see a different card summary at the end, probably.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked it if the ending had a little bit more payoff than this summary card thing.
Yeah. Like the uninjured besides his finger.
That's a strong way to describe that. Able to fend off an attack. Like Bobby got owned and was unconscious on the floor.
My favorite counselor. Yep. So, yeah, that is. I guess the podcast is really the. Well, no, that's all based on the evidence. That's not at all based on what happens, like to the actual endgame people. So yeah.
As long as you have one person survive. I wonder if you have 0 people survive, if they still receive the evidence from an anonymous source, because that's kind of weak. They probably still do, I bet.
Yeah, probably, just to like recap the story for the people that did get everyone killed and whatnot.
Man, some of these are pretty gruesome. I forgot like the close-ups on the...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's Max.
Hungry
Went back to the
Caleb.
mainland where a hungry Caleb.
Caleb was waiting for him. Okay.
Yeah, she pounded on the door, but the werewolf didn't come.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Kaitlyn Ka. Kaitlyn survived by luring Caleb into the freezer using the lost rabbit toy left by Abby. Gotta read these fast.
Nice.
Dylan lived to see sunrise thanks to Kaitlyn trapping Caleb in the freezer. Thanks. Happy.
Yeah, happy Dylan.
Caleb still infected. Caleb werewolf infection protected him from the cold of the freezer.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay.
After Laura hesitated to shoot Silas, the White Wolf slaughtered Travis. Oh, that is...
Failed to shoot Silas. Ryan was killed in an instant. Wow. Ripped his lower jaw.
Gruesome.
Failed to shoot Silas in the end. Curse and end the curse. Wow. All right. There you go.
Wow, those are gruesome shots, too.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. Did you catch that, though?
Way to put it? No. Why make a pie?
Silas survived because of the werewolf infection. So if we kept Kaitlyn alive, and we handled Silas in that exact same way with the decoy, then if we killed Silas, Caleb would have probably still died because he wouldn't have been infected. He would have been cured, and the temperature of the freezer would have killed him.
Oh man,
that's what I'm getting from
that. Yeah, that does. I mean, it does make sense. Especially, you're stuck, like, he's stuck in the freezer until sunrise for hours.
And the others aren't going to let him out.
Exactly.
Even if he's banging on the door.
Right.
They're not going to know.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
there's that possibility that you can kill both. Like,
trying to
save
Caleb.
Yeah.
So, on our version, Caleb lived because he was full, and he didn't go to the freezer.
Right.
But maybe in that case, we can't use the decoy. We have to take some sort of alternate path to get out of there.
To actually, run away, get him, or just get clear of him entirely instead. Yeah, that is interesting. So even in you trying to get away from these things, like the path you choose could end up killing them anyway. Yeah. So it could be the same thing for Nick if Nick was still alive, but we had to go maneuver around him, depending how we chose to do that, he could have died anyway.
Right.
So that is very, very cool to see.
Yeah, according to the movie night titles, there is a way to have every character live. So possibly even the Hacketts, all of them, including Mama Hackett, which I wasn't sure if there would be a way to do that before or not. But now that we know, if Laura doesn't shoot in the basement, they don't take her up. And if they don't take her up, she doesn't have that gun confrontation with Mama Hackett right away.
Right.
Which is another one of those plot holes, because why the hell would they capture her, take her up, and not take away her gun?
Yeah, right.
That's stupid as... I'm sorry, there's no... They're maybe trying to get to a different scene a different way that they already recorded, but that makes zero sense that they don't take her gun when they have full control of her.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's like she's running upstairs or they're chasing her upstairs, fine.
Yeah.
But if they've got her already, no.
That gun is number one priority, for you to get away from her. Yeah, definitely. The one way she can defend herself, you're definitely going to get that under control.
Yeah, so we might have been stuck into a loop where we, at the point that we had made our choices, where it was either Caleb or Kaitlyn or Dylan or Emma, like one of them has to die in that scene.
Maybe, yeah.
The only way that they can stop Caleb without any of them dying is the freezer.
Yes, right.
I'm not sure. Maybe there was another way we could have all of them live and Caleb still defeated but not frozen. But
maybe
we could have been locked in a scene where it was one of them or Caleb.
Because I was thinking if you investigate, maybe you could get Emma. Emma could get Kaitlyn and Dylan into that surveillance room that's hidden, but the amount of time that would take, and also Dylan is not with you anymore, so it seems like it's either Kaitlyn stays alive and then Caleb eats Dylan, or in that time that it takes, Kaitlyn dies anyway to investigate all of that and whatnot. So that is true. It could be somebody has to go, and we just found the best option for them to stay alive, but everybody else died on the way to get Silas taken care of. So.
Yeah, because it seemed if we went down the investigate path that we would have gotten the silver shells.
Yeah,
because they were pointing them out.
Yes,
I doubt it's a Chekhov's gun thing.
That
where they're all talking about silver shells and they never use it. So it seems like if we followed that path, we could have stopped Caleb, but killing him with the other way. So is there a way? Since we've already gotten that far with those people in play and not Abby, is there a way that they could have actually, I don't know, we could have been locked into a scenario where it's us or him.
Definitely, yeah, I could see that for sure. And at that point, people are going to go the kill Caleb route if it's him versus the gang, but still, I mean, then it's the Silas issue. Like, you're still killing, like, early teenager or something like that. Like, I forget exactly how old he is, but he's like 15 maybe or something.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, you still, at the end of the day, he is going to be dead. Like, so, yeah, that's still rough. So, I mean, how we handle it, I guess, is it's good for Caleb, for sure, like, long term, but not so good for everybody else involved.
Yeah, and it looks like our original decision we were spending a lot of time on, we were doing it for no reason, because we were thinking of with a farther vision of what the horizon would be, the end play would be.
Yeah, exactly.
When the characters are just, like, completely in the moment. Laura's just like, no!
Yeah, exactly.
He's a boy! Yes, that's right, but he's also about to heal.
Yeah.
So, yes, he's a boy, but if we want to save this boy, we have to have still the Laura who's driven. She just has to be driven on the let's save him plan instead of driven about, or just like no longer being driven at all, and all the badassery is gone, and she's just sitting here like deer in the headlights, Laura. Like,
that's the
no.
Yeah, she's.
What are we gonna do then?
I don't know.
He's little. Like, yeah, he's little. Let's save him.
Yeah, right.
Little.
Exactly.
Keep shooting him. This is a weird way to save somebody, but yeah, keep shooting him. Plug him with non-silver ammo.
Yeah.
Keep it on his back, and get the tranks or whatever, or just leave. And like we said last time, hunt him when he's a boy.
Yeah.
Come back when he's 9. He's not going to be tough to track and.
Exactly. Get like shoot him a couple times with the non-silver ammo. Put like a tracker on him. Like, find him the next day when it's the morning, and then you're basically set for the rest of your life. Like, he's safe. Like,
now you can search for the werewolf that bit him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, exactly.
As opposed to, you don't have to kill a child. Like, Caleb and Silas can both handle being locked into their little, like, red pens. You have the facilities built up for them, even though you don't use them. You only use them on camp counselors, which is an unusual thing. But
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, well, they did have Chris chained up for some reason upstairs in the attic, where he was chained to a pillar with chains that were weak.
Yeah, exactly.
For a werewolf. That was another part that was probably a little weak. It's like this family that has figured out the whole thing and knows how to handle it.
Exactly. 6
isn't
years,
handling it.
6 years worth of full moons to like figure out that maybe like drilling some stuff into the floorboards that like of like a deteriorating attic is not the best way to hold like a massive werewolf. Yeah. Like they had Nick like put up correctly.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, why not the people that are actively spreading the disease in the first place, as in like Chris, Caleb, and Kaylee. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why they went that route, but yeah, they're not handling it well at all.
Yeah, and they have the means, so it's a little bit weird.
Definitely.
Like, they're ready to do it, but for some reason, like, if they explained it where the crap hit the fan this particular summer, then that would make more sense. And you have the family that's already a little bit confused in how to play because the counselors are around an extra day. But yeah, if you take the premise way back, they're not gonna host a summer camp during the full moon. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They're gonna have Chris, Caleb, and Kaylee away from children and from counselors. If they end the camp, like, they're gonna have that thing end like, at least 3 full days early. So if somebody has a slight accident or runs out of gas, they're not gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people who have been running this and have it figured out and have been running this game for 6 years. They're not gonna risk that, like, all these like David Arquette running around. Where's my keys? Where are my keys? No, dude, you're not gonna. No.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was the first time, like the first or the second month, if they didn't have it down, fine. But for 6 years, and they're like, well, we should be fine. We might as well get another $1,000 by having the campers here for one more day.
Exactly. No way is that gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's one of those horror movies.
Yeah,
you have to accept it because there's no way these people would be that stupid.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're even talking Bobby Cena, who was shown to be not the brightest bull in the box.
Yeah.
He's still not going to be that stupid. Okay, well, we could end it a couple days early. No. Risk all those.
Yeah,
Risk
exactly.
all those lives.
Yeah, not only all the lies, but like the big secret that you're trying to handle is obviously going to go out, like with this. So, why not just play it safe, end it like 3 or 4 days early? Like, you're missing out on a couple $1,000, but you don't have like the most world-ending thing happening to your family because of that. So, yeah, you would think they would play it a lot safer. They have so many different ways they can do it better, but they're just not. So you just have to accept that they are just very, very bad at handling these terrible situations that they've had years to practice. Like, it's just like they just wipe their hands of it and it's just like, you know what, that's the best we can do. That's it. That's all we got. It's just these like these 100-year-old chains and like in this one attic that we have.
Shit went down.
Yeah.
Maybe they locked him in the attic and they never had a problem before because if you don't put live people in front of him, he doesn't have the motivation to like really want to break out.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, but why risk it when you have a full electrified dungeon already constructed?
Put Jacob upstairs in the chains, he's normal human strength, and then put the other werewolf downstairs with Nick.
Absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
They have the means, just prioritize it a little bit better.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, Jacob goes upstairs. Why would they even have those cells if they don't use it on their own family guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they haven't been capturing counselors every single
Exactly.
year.
This is like the first time, or like that Laura and Max were the first counselors to ever get like caught up in this. It seems like so.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they had jail cells for them. So yeah, I don't know.
Maybe those cells. It only makes sense if those cells were for their family members. But yeah, if they were, then why weren't Caleb, Kaylee, and Chris in those cells at the right time? They had Chris underground at the beginning. He's just in the basement area of the actual campgrounds.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, you know, you forgive it because it's a horror movie and like, it has to happen.
Exactly. All of those like those mile away decisions that nobody would make. Like those are the cards that you're dealt, and you just kind of have to find a way to navigate that world anyway.
If you're already in this scenario with all the crazy crap, then yeah, all right, this is awesome.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
we got there? Okay,
Yeah, exactly. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, exactly. Just know that you're here now, so deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, the game was awesome. The premise was really cool. The mystery of the werewolves, that you couldn't even tell were werewolves because of how they were.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
like werewolf plus ghost story mixed together, really awesome. I would have liked it if they had more vision on if we keep Silas alive. If we don't shoot, then let's actually help him too. Because yeah, he's a little boy. Laura had the right point, but then she handled it like crap.
Right.
If they were gonna, like we said when we did the whole big long talk about it, if they're gonna handle it like crap, then you just gotta shoot him.
Yeah.
If you're gonna keep him alive, you have to do it in a controlled way so you can help him. You can't just be like,
The actual thing? Can I see it in the flesh, so to speak?
Yeah, exactly. The way they played Laura, like, it's like, yeah, she's second guessing it, which is good because a normal person would second guess, like, killing a kid.
That we can't see the real
But also, like, if you're going to have a plan and this kid can, like, murder you in the next second, like, have something put together other than, no, he's a boy.
right, yes.
And, like, just cross your fingers that you're going to live for the next, like, 10 seconds. Because, yeah, she came all this way. You'd think she would have a plan to, like, have that, like, have him survive, but also not, like, have to, like, murder everyone around him. But I guess not. Yeah, she does not think that far ahead.
Yeah, which is kind of strange because she doesn't always think that far ahead, as shown in her character, but she is always. She always has a plan. She's driven.
Exactly.
Or she always at least wants to take action even when she doesn't have a plan. So, like, seeing her as deer in the headlights doesn't really fit as well. Yeah, I would think it would be more like she's like, we're gonna save this kid. And, like, blast until he's almost nothing.
Yeah.
And then they all run the hell away. And then they come back in the morning, like you said.
Yeah, right, exactly. He'll be healed up by then. He's a werewolf. And then everything's
it
fine.
won't kill him.
Yeah.
Anything, they seem to regen from almost anything.
Pretty
so,
much, yeah. So they could literally, do whatever they want to him. He's gonna be fine in the morning, and that they've already hit him with their car, like, and a couple shots. I give him like I'll probably put him down for like 10 minutes, and then in that time you just run the heck out of Dodge, and you're fine. After that.
Yeah. So if it's a case of,
and that's
you know,
sad.
keep him alive or don't keep him alive, and it's idiot mode, then yeah, you gotta shoot him. If you've got no plan and you're just like, oh, and that's the extent of her plan, then no, I'm sorry, you do have to shoot him.
Right.
But I still think that not shooting Silas is the right call if you're not an idiot and you also want to save him.
If you have a plan in mind and you can like actually like have that plan work out in reality, go for it. Like don't kill him because that is a kid at the end of the day. So and it's not like he's beyond saving. He's only this monster once a month.
Right. It's very manageable.
Yeah.
And they have the setup for it already. So yeah, he lives with the Hacketts now. That's fine.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
The ghost won't be happy, but who cares? She's at least her kid is alive.
And yeah, exactly. That's I guess the Hackett's way of trying to right the wrongs that they've created is just take care of this kid, this innocent kid now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't have to. They're just really out for blood, one direction or the other, and that's basically how you gotta play it. Side with them or against them.
Yeah.
But
so
still,
insanity aside, it was an awesome game.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
We're glad we played it, and that's gonna do it for this episode. We pretty much covered our usual outro stuff.
Yeah.
You guys have other suggestions for us, let us know. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one and this game. And I'm glad we checked out the other ending to see what would happen.
Exactly, yeah.
Was hoping for more, but this is what we expected.
Yeah,
A
right.
quick scene where it's like, nope.
Exactly.
You chose poorly.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
That's the end of it. You chose... And this is what happens when you don't deal with a violent creature.
Exactly. The violent creature deals with you.
Yeah. And on that note, we will see you guys next time. You got good timing, buddy.
Yeah,
There's definitely some stuff that, well, you can definitely see this unusual scene of a computer. That's safe.
Yeah.
Credits and a computer, no problem.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah. Good timing?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
The credit that's for the movie happened now too.
The credits for the movie happened too? Oh, what great timing.
Wow.
Everyone has great timing. Then, on that case, we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you guys in the next one.